I am an intuitive tarot reader. So what I'm going to do today is kind of have a look at love. I mostly read about spiritual readings and your spiritual path, but I haven't done any love readings for a while. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm doing air and fire, right? So, yeah, air and fire. And fire is a Leo, Sag, and Aries. Okay. Just so I can write down the time so I don't forget. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm really happy that you're here. And if you're one of my subscribers, I'm super happy that you're here too. I really appreciate all the support and the love. And I hope this is like a great place to hang out for you. And I hope whatever comes out in the reading resonates and brings you some kind of relief and love. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some angel romance. We're working on Aquarius here. So let's see, it's actually 151 for Aquarius. All right, so we're gonna just check out a couple romance cards so that we can get the vibe for whatever is going on in your life, past, present, and future. Oh God, past life card comes up, past life relationship. So Aquarius, this, whatever we're talking about, this could be, in your past, past life in this life, or it could be somebody, that's a soul friend that you're running into. In the present moment, I see you kind of being in a playful energy, and that's super good, because when you're acting like your playful little kid self, that's when we attract, a like vibe, our person, basically. And the in the future, I feel like Spirit is saying that you're going to be called to trust something, trust a relationship, trust something new, or trust something that you're in. But I do see you kind of being in something now, in this playful energy. It's like you're with someone, and I don't know if it's like serious, if you're just kind of getting to know one another. That's what it looks like. So in the past, you have a past life relationship, and so this is somebody that you knew, and it looks like Six of Swords. It looks like somebody left, or you did. I always kind of feel like this is the Six of Swords is like the person I'm reading for being taken out of a situation and moved into another one. Yeah. And where you're going is like to this new beginning here. It could be a new job, but it could be a new relationship with someone from a past life. And then Temperance. This is about balance. This is about transmuting energy. This is about change. This is about tapping into spirit. Okay, so let's get 3 cards for the now. Playfulness. And we'll clarify these cards and get a better playfulness. Clarify playfulness for Aquarius Spirit. Thank you. Okay, playfulness. I feel like when you're in this energy, you are able to understand what it is that you do want, because you're feeling really happy. You're playing, And then that sets you on this trail for like, I'm going for it. And boom, yeah, you're starting a whole new cycle here. And it's because of that mindset, that playful mindset that you have. So trust. This situation is calling you for you to have trust. This is in the future. Seven of Pentacles. This is about like wondering if you should put any more effort into the situation. And Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust the situation. Trust the love. Trust yourself. You know. What I feel like is happening is like the reason that you're having a hard time trusting is because I feel like there was you're afraid that it's going to end up like it did before. You're really emotional about something here with the Queen of Wands. And I feel like it's possible that you might have uncovered some kind of truth that didn't sit well with you with the Page of Swords, Yeah, it's something you didn't see about something. Okay, so let's see if we can... I thought maybe I would clarify with this Lover's Oracle and see what kind of messages come out for you, Aquarius. Okay, so in the past, we have somebody that moved on, started over, and kind of started working on themselves here with the Page of... the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Temperance card. You're working on yourself. Yeah, I feel like, this is something that you think about a lot. And the reason that you can't get this person off your mind from the past is because you had another life with them. And that is a freaky kind of thing, because you dream about them, you think about them all the time. You're not really sure, why this didn't work out because you have the Six of Swords here. You were moved out of that situation. I feel like this could have been a self-sabotage thing, but by the other person or by you. Somebody didn't have enough confidence. Could have been some kind of jealousy. Definitely frustration, right? I feel like that it could have had something to do with an addiction too. Like maybe they were controlling. Maybe they're obsessed with something, maybe it's some kind of... it says addiction right on it. And then I see, yeah, the cassettes. You're really, really stuck in this mindset of like thinking, right? I feel like this person may have been kind of a narcissist, and I feel like you're kind of starting to realize that. And once you do realize that, your ascension starts. I feel like once you release this person, see the Temperance card, healing, balancing. I feel like that's where your new start begins, You're definitely ascending, you see. And it's because of this past life relationship. That's why they came in. That's why they came into your life. These people that are past life relationships, they're people that are our soul friends. They're people that we made plans to meet up with them, and they teach us something. They give us a gift. They set us on a new journey. They change our path somehow. And what this person did for you is helped you ascend. I feel like they helped you realize your value. I think you think about them a lot, and or you did in the past. This is the past. So in the present moment, you've got playfulness, you've got realizing what you really want, and then going for it, and letting this past thing go so that you can start something new. Let's clarify with the Lovers oracle. Okay, so what I see you doing here is making good choices, you know, healthy choices. I think you're loving yourself, caring for yourself, and definitely happier because up here you've got this playful card. Like you're actually maybe starting to play. If you have kids, maybe you're playing with your kids. This kind of shows you with a lover, you know. So I feel like you may be with a lover who's bringing out a new side to you that's just beautiful. See, date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there. Yeah. So this playful energy is leading you to like take better care of yourself and then reach out. You're going to get back out there and start dating. You don't have to get stuck with the very first person that comes along. I feel like you're really figuring out what you want. Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. Like, what do I really want? And then you're going for it. And then that's when you let go of this old paradigm that just didn't work. You know, this is what you're letting go of. Okay, and I'll go through it. So, girl with a snake. So, whoever you were with, I feel like it was kind of a codependent relationship, possibly hard to set boundaries in that. Yeah, and another one. Like, this is about listening to your ego and being afraid of actually being connected to someone. It's called the runner. So somebody that just doesn't want to commit. And then the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Now see, look at what you have here. This is what you're letting go of is the girl with the snake. You know, like I feel like honestly your past relationship was with the snake. It was with somebody who didn't even understand how to love. There's somebody who wasn't loved as a child, you know. So that's how come. I mean, when we get involved with people who don't know how to love, it's pretty hard to make anything out of that because they just don't know how to love back. And it's a very difficult situation. I see you releasing it and moving forward. And it's all because of this energy of being playful. So whatever you got to do to get there, do it. You can, you know, I mean, it talks about getting back out there and dating. So do that too. And be fun, have fun, be yourself, you know. Now, in the future, what I see happening is that you need to trust the process, trust what's happening here, because I feel like you're trying to decide if you should invest any more in something that you found. It could be this person here, this playful person, that's in your now, you know. It feels almost like it could be your wish fulfillment, you know, but you're a little bit still trying to let go of the past person, right? So I feel like this new person is coming in, and then there's the Seven of Pentacles. Should I invest any more? Three of Pentacles. They really appreciate what you do. They want to work with you. I always feel a little bit of a spirit vibe with Three of Pentacles too, so there could be, you know, some spirit guidance here. But I do see you kind of uncovering some kind of truth here and possibly surrendering what ended, you know, possibly just really surrendering it. That's what the Queen of Cups does, you know. And I feel like you finally are seeing the whole truth of it, or something was uncovered or given to you here. Maybe what you're seeing is third-party interference. That's the Three of Pentacles, right? So that's what this is talking about. So maybe that's what you're afraid of. You're still afraid of the past coming back to bite you in the ass. Maybe that's what the other person did, was cheat. That's what it looks like. But honestly, I feel like this new thing that's coming toward you, or maybe you're in it right now. It could lead to higher commitment because I have the engagement ring here. So maybe there's someone out there that's ready to move that relationship up. And then we've got the boat card. It says receiving what you need, progression, moving on. So you're moving on from the past, and I'm glad. But I do feel like there's something coming in that's real beautiful as soon as you do let that go. Okay, so what you're doing here is you're learning from the past person, and that's always good. You're learning from the past person. I think the past person was a cheater, and and you're thinking about that. You're a little bit worried about that, but it isn't really the case. It's just that it's a memory, and you're afraid. It brings up fear for you. The Phoenix. Yeah. I mean, you're in the Phoenix rising energy, Aquarius. And I feel like you are missing this other person all the way through this, this reading. I feel like you're concerned with the past. But you have someone really cool in your present that brings out a childlike vibe in you, a good one. And Spirit is asking you to just trust that. You know, you do need to work through this. You know, part of the Phoenix is, you know, rising from the ashes. You're all the way down, and then you rise up from the ashes, and you start a new thing. And I have that here with the World card. You know, this is letting go and saying, like, bye-bye. I know what I want. I know what I want, and it just wasn't that person, you know, because I feel like this person just, let's tap into the new person here, okay? Let's tap into the new person, because they're very heavy here. And there's mention of the old person, but it's all in your mind. You know, it's not them physically here. They're gone. They moved on. And you're sitting here with your, you know, with all the memories of it. Tell me what this new person feels about Aquarius. Tell me what the new person is feeling. Well, they think about you all the time, and they want to share everything with you, this new person. I think they're trying to get close to you, but it's like you almost can't let them get close because you're still working on this other stuff. I feel like you're having fun with them and stuff, but I feel like you're scared this whole new back. This says manifesting miracles here. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I feel like, you know, you've got something really cool coming in, and but I do see you like having this transformation with the Phoenix card. So, you know, I mean, I think this person is just here, whether and I think they're just waiting, you know, for you to get ready for you to let go of that. I think they really want to be with you. I mean, they want to push the relationship forward. I feel like there's a really good sexual attraction here, and I know that sounds weird, and I don't mean to even talk about it, but I feel like there is. I feel like there's some kind of sexual attraction to the new person that's coming in. And that might scare you, you know, to have it be based on that. But I don't think it's really based on that. And I don't think like that's the only thing holding you there. Because I see the engagement ring. Oh my God, look what just came out. Clarity and the Lovers. So yeah, I feel like this new person is, you know, is somebody, definitely could be either they see you as an empress or they are your empress, you know. They're going to change your life. 8 of Cups. You know what 8s are about? Change. They're about change. See this card? 8 of Cups. This is somebody out in the cold with their child. Now, I often have thought about this card because I see it all the time, you know. And so this card could mean that this person's life sucked so bad that they had to leave. And now they're like out in the cold. They're homeless. But something had to change. Or this could be, you know, somebody that's homeless, just doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, and they're homeless and they're outside with their kid and it's cold and they know that has to change. So I feel like something is going to change, you know, with that 8 of Cups. And I think it's this new person. So what do we have for the new person? What I see is the Empress, which is Taurus. And I also see the Lovers card, which is Gemini. So it could be those, either one of those signs or whatever, you know. It's just a hint, I guess. I feel like you should be watching for 4s here. I do see you healing. I see you meditating, and I think it's really important that you do those things. Because I feel like you're letting go, you know, like this person from the past life love. I feel like this person, it's really a grieving moment for you, like letting them go. It hurts. But don't forget that this is the person that's causing your ascension. That's why it's so painful. You know, your spirit was like, man, in order for me to move up a notch in my spiritual journey, I'm going to have something knock me all the way down, you know. So I have to reach into spirit, in for spirit. Yeah, and this is the 4 of Pentacles, and it's all about meditating. So you've got a couple of 4s there. But what I see is you starting all over again, like in a new direction with a new life. I do see a couple of pages here that came out at the same time, so I don't know if there are children involved or if there's just like new. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So it could be water and earth sign children, or new start in love and, you know, home. Like, so that would make sense if you were moving to a new place, you know. I see all kinds of cards that say that. So let's see. I do want to ask some advice, though. I'm going to peel off some of these cards. And I'm going to get the vibe. It's called Check Your Vibe, I think. It's by Choquette. Something Choquette. I can't remember. But it's a cool, make a note of it. I feel like, yeah, so I don't know. I feel like this is about dreams. It's about visions. It's about getting incoming messages. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to keep track of it. You know, keep a note by your bed. You know, a notebook by your bed, because you see all those angels, like, just like putting images into this guy or this person. And I feel like that's you. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you're being told about everything, because you're going through a massive ascension and change here. Phoenix rising from the ashes, which means you were pushed all the way down and now you're going to rise. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let's see, what's the time there? 25. Okay, so we'll do Gemini next. Let's see, how should we start here? Let's use this one. Past, present, future. 3 cards, Spirit. Past, present, future. Hi, whoever's watching. Welcome. I'm on Gemini. Spirits, angels, guys, thank you so much. Gemini, past, present, future. Okay, so it looks like in the past someone offered love, and 2 of Wands, making a decision, and then Queen of Wands. She's very confident, magical. So we will see what happened. Present. So we have some kind of like, I don't know, it's not working out cards. It's the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and then the Chariot. So it looks like there was some kind of fight or argument or some kind of shady behavior, and then somebody split, moved on, left. Even said no, like dumped out the love. This is a harsh reading, right? They dumped out the love and left. Okay, so let's do future. Future for Gemini. What's coming up for future in love for Gemini? You're in your own energy in the future. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. I mean, King of Swords, sorry. King and Queen of Swords. The Temperance card, which is transmuting energy. And then the 8 of Wands. Working with Spirit to make something happen. I see justice coming at the bottom. It almost looks like someone, Queen of Pentacles, stable, solid, grounded, pre-Empress, goes inside of the hermit mode, kind of like trying to find their own light. And suddenly they see something and things change. And there's all of a sudden justice in the picture. Like they see why. They see what the gift was. They see what the whole thing was. So I see that at the bottom. You might not know about it yet. Let's get some romance angel cards. Let's see about this first past thing where the love was brought in. There was a decision. It says free yourself. So this is a relationship I feel like that has you stuck. And in the center we've got like, I don't know if this just happened or whatever, but shady behavior. You've got 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and then the Chariot. So I feel like, yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot going on in that right there. And Spirit is saying with the romance angels, stay optimistic about your love life. We saw what happened. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You see, Spirit's watching. Spirit's watching. So in the future, what I see is the King and Queen of Swords, which Gemini is your, I am on Gemini, yeah. It's your sign. It's your card, you know, and you have two, you have a vibe match coming on in with the King and Queen. I feel like this is something that's got some beautiful energy with the Temperance card. It's a healing energy. It's also a spiritual energy with that Eight of Wands too, because you see, she's starting to work with spirit. She's turning those wands around to herself to manifest what she wants. So maybe what you're manifesting here is your own vibrational match. Let's get a romance card on that. Okay, oh, could be a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And let your friends help you. So, you could be manifesting for someone to come back. It could be an air sign, but it's definitely your vibration match with the King and Queen of Swords. And then look at that. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I love that. I'm a Gemini. Kind of excited. Waiting for the romance of a lifetime. Let's get one of these romance, whatever they are, love oracle. Hi, Joanie. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So, now, what are we going to ask about? Because it looks like someone from the past is coming back. But I don't think it's this first person because they offered love. I feel like they saw you as sexy and, you know, Queen of Wands. She's sexy and confident and she chooses herself. But for some reason, Spirit's saying like it's time to let go of it. Let's see why. Let's check out the past here. Oh, Joanie. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'll see if I can tap in here in a second. Let me think about the deck I need. Okay. Yeah, so this was, you know, this past relationship that they're asking you to free yourself from, I feel like it was kind of, I don't think it was just two people. I think there was a third party. And they could have had even a commitment with someone else that you didn't know about. Engagement ring's coming, unless that's your engagement ring. Tell me more about the past. Yeah, you think about it all the time. So that's why Spirit is saying, like, free yourself. You need to free yourself from that energy. And then, what's your sign, Joanie? I'm going to do it right after this Gemini one, okay? So in your present moment, this is, so like you're really trying to move forward. I feel like you walked away from the shit, maybe dumped out the lover, maybe they did. But I feel like you're still moving forward in the Chariot, you know? Let's see what the spirits have for us on this present. Oh, you're Libra. Right on. Okay. Well, happy birthday to you. When did your husband pass away? Hand of cards. You know what this says? It says here that you're moving forward here, and then it says stay optimistic, and then it says, yeah, take a chance, take a risk. Someone new's coming in. It could be this other person that you're manifesting. But I don't think it's this person you're trying to free yourself from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is one person. I think the past and the present moment is where you're kind of stuck. But the future person, I don't know if it's the same one. I don't think so. So heart with a key here. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. See, that's what's coming in the present moment. Like, and that could be why the Chariot's there. Because, I mean, you have all this past shit stuff, and then here comes this Chariot, and it's like heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart. It's perfect. That's what's coming in your present moment. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Find out. Things come to light. See? You're adapting. You're changing. You're healing from all of that. Oh, that's so good, Jim. And then in the future, this is where you're manifesting like your divine counterpart is what not divine, but vibe match, king and queen of swords. You're changing some kind of energy, and maybe it's energy about yourself. Maybe spirit is helping you work on that. But you got true love. Oh man. Gems, we got someone coming. I'm with you on this, you know. Let's see, it says in the future, okay, there's a little bit of a scary card here. Like, don't sabotage yourself. Oh, so just now, like a week ago. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry, Jesus. Okay. It's really possible you're going to sabotage yourself here, Gemini, with this new lover coming in. And he's coming in now. Like, I don't know if you know him. Let's see. I feel like it's the Chariot that's coming. That's Cancer. And they could be the very one, you know, that's going to be your person, your forever person. I got true love, reconciliation, and then I see you like putting up a guard around yourself here with these other cards. Like, maybe you feel like you're not enough to have this person. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough for them. Or maybe you're still not let go of that first person yet. But, oh my God, we got a lot. You know what? Phoenix. I got that in the last reading too. So this Phoenix rising is like the hugest transformation a person can go in. And then you got the Phoenix and the butterfly. So you have a so big of a transformation coming. And you know what it's bringing? It's bringing happiness, expansion, joy. So you've got like a new person coming in. The only thing I see like that could be wrong with it is this you sabotaging it yourself. That's what I can see it just plain as day right here. Not enough, not today. The Phoenix, the butterfly, and then paradise. You have the ability, the whole thing is in your hands. I feel like you're manifesting it, and then when it gets here, you're scared. Damn. Let's see what I want to see some, I want to see advice. Can you tell me some advice for Gemini, like, so that we don't sabotage? This looks great, Geminis. This looks like a real great love situation coming in. Tell me what they can do to help themselves here. Okay. Don't rush in and do things without thinking. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Like, be careful. Think before you speak, okay? It doesn't matter who or what. And the reason is because, like, have you ever just been emotional and just blah. It's not really that maybe you didn't even feel that way. It's that maybe you didn't want to share that you felt that way once you aren't pissed anymore, you know? This is somebody who doesn't think before they speak. And it could very well be you, since we're all swords here in this section, right? So what I feel like is, you see, like it comes out with the devil card this this night, right? And this devil card is, boy, it's got a lot in it. Like if you look at it, let me show you. Like in the back, there's this volcano that's erupting back there. And so that this could be like coming in with a hot head, like just coming in and just exploding on someone, you see, because it's very big. And I mean, it would be a devil energy because it's just like, you know, explosive. It's, you have no control over it, you know, it's just, so be careful of that. Remember who you are. Yeah, this Queen of Wands is a very good energy. It's an energy that's accessible to all of us. Confident, assured of herself and her power and her place in the world. She knows those things. And then there's a brand new start here, a new beginning. So I feel like, man, I don't know, whoever this person from the past is coming back. They are a true love. If it is the same person from the beginning, I mean, I don't know. It could be. But I feel like you have you could be like almost going to explode on this person. But they're really offering you something, and anybody and everybody, they're all people that impact us are our soul family. They're our soul friends, and they deserve respect. They don't deserve to be exploded on. So watch this part, okay? Because I feel like somebody could be getting a really big, you know, tongue lashing if you don't, you know, kind of keep yourself balanced. You can do this by talking to spirit and, you know, I mean, some yoga, some like nice meditation, hanging out outside, going down to the river and watching the river, listening, you know what I mean? Using all of your senses. Okay. Oh, honey, Joanie, I can't imagine, and you're only 40. I'm so sorry. I, I do understand. I lost my son 3 years ago, and it's just losing someone is just so terrible. All right, are you ready? Joanie, do you have any like specific questions, like yes or no questions? Because I have a pendulum here I could ask. I know that when my son passed away, this is when I really started digging into tarot because I wanted to talk to him, and I totally get it. So if you have any like, so if you have any specific questions, I would be willing to answer that. I'm going to pull some, what's his name? Joanie's husband. I'm trying to get in touch with Joanie's husband. Do you have any messages for Joanie? All right, so it says, I'm going to put my glasses back on. I can't see. I'm going to put you a little timestamp on there too. Okay, Joanie. Okay, well, the first thing I'm noticing here, I've pulled 5 cards, Joanie, and I have 3 of them are threes. So I feel like the answer there, or the message in those 333, first of all, pay attention to those numbers, because that might be the way he gets in touch with you. So when you see 333, pay attention to what you're thinking, and maybe the song on the radio, the thoughts in your head, the billboard, the commercial on TV, whatever it is. When you see the threes, it's going to be a message from him. What I see here in the cards, though, Joanie, is that I feel like he's trying to say, like, I understand that you are having a really challenging time with this, and you have your guard up and you're scared, but I'm right here. I think there's going to be a period of sadness and isolation, but the good thing is that once you're done with this, like while you're in here, you're going to get some kind of enlightenment. You're going to understand something. Maybe he'll talk to you. Maybe he'll show up in a dream. It's going to ease your pain, though. He is going to show up. Whatever this is that's happening in that 3, here comes the 3 of Pentacles, which is, Wands, which is about taking the lead of your own life. And I feel like you're going to just know, like you're in a challenging time, and then you go into this isolation period. During the isolation period, you get an awakening, a spiritual awakening, and it gives you some kind of new epiphany. It's almost, this energy is almost kind of like the Emperor energy. It's like you get this big ball of fire. This could also mean like you're going to get some kind of power in your hands. They might start to tingle. You might be able to heal people with those hands. But I do feel like there's going to be, you're going to be gaining a lot of strength from this. I know it sucks and it sounds fucked up that I'm even saying it. I'm sorry. But I do feel like you are gaining control over your life. You're directing what way you want to go now. And this is reach out. Okay? And what this is talking about is reaching out to, your husband. It's reaching out to your husband. It's reaching out to angels and guides and ancestors. Because you see, all these hands here are what holding you up. I know you've got to be just in the shittiest spot right now, just having lost him. But look what's at the bottom of the deck right here. This is like an Ace of Pentacles. And I always feel like this card is about meeting up with someone that's in spirit. And I kind of feel like this whole reading is kind of saying that. Like there's going to be a time and a place where you and Bernie are together. Like you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Now you might be tempted to not believe it. You might be tempted to be like, it's because you're sad. And you can't really see when you're sad. It's kind of like this. It's like this energy, but this is the refusing to see. It's like you have something covering your third eye, like you can't see it, you don't want to. Now, what's happening, it's happening here with this. So I feel like he's coming, and he's going to, you're going to feel it, but I feel like you might be so engrossed in your grieving that you can't see it. Let's see what else he has to say. 111 is also spirit. So, that's 111 is 3. you know. So I do see, I feel like he's coming in as the 3 here on this reading anyway. I also see 1, 2, 3. So what that tells me is like, you know, it's kind of a, it's a progression, you know. You're still so fresh in it that you, I feel like you're going to, you know, I mean, okay, and then look at this one. This is the 5 of Cups. This is the grieving card. It's about grieving something so hard, right? And this card is asking you to change your focus, like change your focus to something else. And let's see what they're saying. What should she change her focus to? It's only been 2 weeks. I think you should just cry if you need to cry, you know? Obviously, I don't have all the answers to grieving. I'm still grieving. Look, yeah. Spirit's asking you to trust your higher self. Trust your higher self and jump. Like there's going to be a place where you're just going to begin again. The 0 card. This could also be him saying like, just trust that I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm in my original form now. I'm free. Trust me that I'll never leave. I feel like he's going to be giving you like little hints. I know you have to heal, but I feel like there's something coming that's going to breathe new color and life into your life. I feel like he's the one directing it, and I also see a full-on awakening coming for you, which doesn't surprise me at all. Often it is things so bad like that we get this total awakening. I think you I feel like, do you have any pets? I feel like maybe like pets, or it might be, you know, any kind of insect, anything like that shows up, you know. I mean, it's getting a little cold for butterflies, but it could be any kind of insect. You see, when they pass over, they can easily get into things to be with you, um, I know it because my son did it. Like, it was right after he died, just a couple weeks, and we all went out to dinner, and there was this walking stick. There was a walking stick. Do you know what that is? What are they? They're called something else, but a praying mantis. And it was on the window of the restaurant, and it just stayed there. You know, it's the first birthday dinner celebration that we ever had without him. And his daughter was there. It was one of my other granddaughters' birthday, but that walking stick never left that window the whole time. And so after dinner, me and his daughter went outside, and that walking stick walked right onto her finger. Now, let me tell you that the reason it was so alarming, or like we couldn't help but notice it, was because even after the funeral, there was a walking stick. It was super tiny, like a baby one, and everyone held that thing. You know, I have pictures of my little 2-year-old grandson with that walking stick on his finger. Like, you go all the way through your life, you never see one of those damn praying mantises, and then all of a sudden, in the next 2 weeks after he dies, they're just all over the place. Yeah, they show up, and they can get into things like small things when they're very first new at it, you know, when they very first cross over. It might be a praying mantis, it might be a butterfly, it might be a bug. Be careful, just notice. notice. They'll be peculiar. It might be an old raggedy dog, stray dog that just shows up on your porch too, or cat, you know, and they'll just come on up and love on you. And it's almost like you can feel it, like the tingles on your neck, on the back of your shoulders. You can tell. That's the other thing, is that when you're like, I don't know, in your house, you're crying, you're doing anything, you're cooking dinner, you might feel some kind of chills around you. It's him touching you, see? Do you see what I mean? I have a 13-year-old son. Let's see. And I need to stay strong, but it is so hard. It is hard. It is hard. And I feel like he's not really leaving you. And so like I feel like it's important for you to like start noticing signs of him. You know, start looking around. He might move things. It might take him a little longer than, because it's only been like 2 weeks, right? Yeah. So he might not be quite ready to move things around. He could be, but I don't know. But as far as like the animals and the insects and stuff, I know for a fact that that happens, and it happens right away. It's almost like their soul can like indwell it and or make the, I don't know, but you can feel it. I swear to God, you can. Now let's see. I want to know if he has any like word messages for you. What do you want to say? Here's another thing I just got, and I don't know if it's Bernie telling me this or if it's just my spirit guides or whatever, but I feel like you should go to the first book you see around your house. You know, wherever you're sitting, look, find the first book, open it randomly to a page, put your finger down, read the sentence. Probably something there. All right, let's see. Bernie, what do you want to say? I love you. I think he is kind of, you know, just learning his new form. And sometimes it takes him a while, you know. And I feel like that he's kind of trying to say that. He says he thinks about you all the time. And he's going to talk to you through music. So this will be while you're randomly just driving in the car or something. You'll hear, and it'll be weird. Or like you'll have, like, here's what happened after Paul died. I was trying to like get the funeral stuff together, you know, and we were trying to decide what kind of music. It's such a fucked up thing, huh? And so it was me and my kids, and we were all these weird songs kept playing, that songs I haven't heard of in a long, long time. But I knew they were from him, you know, and, or some would be just play, I'd hear it again, like in the car on the radio, and then I'd hear it again, like one time even in the flower store where, we were picking out the flowers. So, so I totally, you know, just like heard him all over the place. So I feel like he'll get in touch with you through music. That's the message. And he isn't going to leave your side. He really isn't. A falcon followed me. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I get it. I do get looking for the signs too hard. I do. I do. I'm the same way. I feel like it mellows out, but the signs really do come, you know, and even if you are looking for them too hard, I mean, he'll show them to you. He will. Seek him. Don't stop seeking him. He wants to still be with you. He's still with you. He's not going to leave you. I promise. He's not. He's definitely not going to leave your kids, you know. A falcon followed me yesterday while driving, then hovered over me. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see, you do see the difference, don't you? Or you see the signs, and that's what's good. Okay, so I just split the deck, and this is the card that came out when I picked it up, and this is the Three of Swords, which is usually about being really, really hurt, stabbed in the heart 3 times, and that is what it feels like when someone dies. Feels like that. But this three is about sharing the love. It's about everywhere you go, offering love, kindness, because every time you do, it heals your heart as well as the other person. So what I mean by that is just like offering, you know, kindness at the grocery store, you know, a smile. These are the things that heal your heart. And then, you know, that other card where it said change your focus. So it's like, don't think about what you lost. I mean, you have to for a while, but that's kind of the way out of grief, is like, well, thinking about what you have and what you have to offer, you know. You could make someone's day completely better just by saying, you know, one kind thing to them, no matter where they are, you know. I feel like that's good advice from my spirit guides. I feel like that's what they're saying to you, like, if just get through this, you know, like that's one of the things you can do, offer love everywhere you go, you know. It will heal your heart. Let's see. I knew it. I knew it. Saturday night I played piano and the lights started flickering. Yeah. Yay. Bernie's hanging out. Bernie is not leaving, you know. Bernie isn't, he's your soul family. You never really, that's the hard part to like wrap your head around and accept, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like it really is. Because they're not physically here, but you can still sense them. And I don't know about how you feel, but I feel 3 years later, like sometimes I'm not satisfied with it. Like I want the old Paul back. I want my son in physical form, you know. And the thing is that if we can kind of let go of the like leaving thing, because they really don't leave us, you know. They just change form. They're in a higher form now, you know. My son has told me so many cool things, and I don't know if you meditate, but you should. You know, I mean, just from me to you, like I feel like meditation is the only thing that ever gets me through. You know, I have to meditate. Sometimes I get visions. Um, I know that it's important for your vibe to be high while you're meditating and trying to communicate with them. And if you do deep, slow breathing, um, and just concentrate on the breathing, it will take you out of this realm into another realm, and that's where they can meet you. And I did that one day, and then I started to cry, and I could hear my son. I could see him. It was almost like he was on a TV screen, and I could see him, and it was like fading in and out, like there was static. And he said, "Mom, we can do this, but you gotta like not cry, because I can't reach you." So just so you know that part too, like you kind of, that's why the breathing's so important. He kept saying like, take a breath, go in deep as you can. So I feel like that's kind of an important, you're welcome, honey. I understand. Okay, and so like this is the card I pulled for your message. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. So I feel like that's a message from from him, and I think like he's kind of most likely probably gonna just be hanging, you know, in your energy. My son told me that they can be many places at once and they don't have to leave. Like, he's like, I can be with my daughter, you know, Amaria is his daughter, but he's like, I can be with her, I can be with you, I can be with both my sisters, I can be with my dad. You wouldn't believe it because you don't understand it because you're human, but trust me, I'm never not with you. And I know that message to be true. And if I slow down and do some breathing, I can hear him, I can see him, I can feel him. And I hope that that helps you. And I'm just so grateful that you came here today. And because it makes me feel like, you want to know what it makes me feel like? Grateful for my own experience so I could share it with you, so that you can have hope. He's not gone. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to go to Libra. And Joanie, you feel free to email me. 10634. You feel free to email me anytime. It's in the description box, I think. It's 1111 channel at protonmail.com. I have an 11 life path and 11 soul path. So that's why I picked that. Okay, so now we're on to Libra. And I know I've got some Libra followers. And you're a Libra too, right? We'll see. I'm doing a love reading for Libra. Let's see what's happening. We'll do past, present, and future. Yeah, I don't blame you for struggling with minute. Just do you. Just go one day at a time. Just get through today. You know. Okay, past, present, future for Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra's love life. What's going on? What happened in the past for Libra? Four Cups. So, feel like you're dissatisfied with something. You feel like you missed an opportunity, or you're busy with other stuff and you missed an opportunity or whatever. Let's see. The Four of Swords. This is about healing. So you got fours here. The next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like what this is saying is like you're healing up from something. You're in the healing position now. You feel like you missed an opportunity. But this whole thing was already like it was part of your soul path. It's the Wheel of Fortune here. So let's go past, present. So I see the Queen of Wands. Well, what's going on with you, Libra? I see a lot of healing. It looks like in the present moment, I feel like you're feeling like left out in the cold, and you are receiving healing from spirit. I feel like whatever happened kind of took you from the Queen of Wands, which is stable and sure of herself, down to Five of Pentacles, like, oh my God, I'm all alone in the world, you know? How about future? What's happening in the future for Libra? Okay. The Emperor. Ten of Cups. Temperance. Yeah, I feel like somebody's coming in. I mean, this Emperor could be like a father figure. It could be, I feel like there's a couple other cards here that are telling me like you feel a little guarded against this person. But they are offering love, and they do have a lot of love. There's a lot of love here. Temperance, transmuting energy. Also, the star card kind of is like that too. Like transmuting energy, you know? Things are changing. Okay, so let's get a romance angel card on each one. Pass. You know what, Joni? I still struggle with meditation, but I still try because I know that if I really want to understand the relationship that I don't want to let go of with my son, I mean, I have to get vibed up. I have to vibe up. And it's 3 years for me, and I'm still not vibed up so that I can just, like, you know, on command, demand his presence. But I do talk to him. I do. I'm going to meditate about this, and then if you contact me, I'll give you the information. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how we'll do it, but I will definitely somehow convey because I do like to meditate about that kind of stuff. That's where Paul really comes in handy, because he's just right there, you know. Okay, so what I see for you here, Libra, so you've got this Four of Cups where you know, you feel like you missed an opportunity. You're healing up from it. But it really, really was destined to happen. It is the Wheel of Fortune here. And then what came out for the romance angels is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I know you're not interested in romance, Joanie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick love today. Okay, let's see. Now, in your present moment, I see you, you know, like pretty confident in yourself. I do. But I also see the Five of Pentacles, which makes you feel like you're out in the cold and alone. And then I see the Star card, wish fulfillment as well as healing, you know? And then what comes out here is chemistry with the romance. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which is probably why that Queen of Wands is here, because she's sexy and everything. So I feel like you're healing up from something, but it ended, whatever ended so that you could have a different beginning. Like Spirit wanted to put you on a different path. That is what the Wheel of Fortune is about. And it's not like you didn't have any hand in this. This was part of your soul plan, you know? And so for right now, you've got like, there's some kind of wish fulfillment coming in. I feel like someone's coming in that you have a lot of chemistry with. You feel something. They are kind of your wish fulfillment. But I feel like you're still kind of stuck back in this past energy. Now, in the future, what I see is an Emperor. I see the Ten of Cups. And I see Temperance. What in the heck does that mean? Oh my God, it's another passion card. Is there anything else for Libra besides, like, what are you guys doing? This could be somebody from a past life relationship that's coming in with this 10 of, it's a soulmate. This is a soulmate and you're calling them in. It's somebody that you had a relationship with in another life, Libra. I feel like this person comes off as like having a deceptive energy. And the Emperor can be kind of, what do I want to say? Overbearing. I've never really thought of the Emperor as deceptive, though. Could be an Aries you're dealing with. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Sag. All right, so let's... All right, so in the past here, what we have is a tower moment. That's why you're feeling like you have to... You feel like you missed out on an opportunity. You feel like you're healing. Yeah, it's the nightmare. Nine of Swords, nightmare card. Whatever happened, you're not over it. This is the past. But I feel like there's some clarity coming in with that Nine of Swords. It's like in these darkest moments where we sometimes get clarity, you know. It's because that's where we talk to spirit, you know. When you're all balled up in your bed and you're like, why did this happen? What do I do now? Well, that's where spirit gives you clarity. They're like, babe, we had a plan, you just don't remember. I feel like the whole spirit realm is dealing with a whole bunch of people with dementia down here. You know, and all of our spirit guides and stuff are all like going, oh my God, they forgot. They forgot about it. Yeah, we did. We didn't know. Anyway, what I see is there's clarity coming in. I feel like it's coming in with a gift from spirit. I feel like you're receiving quite a bit of strength, or you did, through this tower moment. And I feel like there's some people, 3 cups. So I feel like these people coming in are kind of like angels with skin that are helping you through this situation. Could have already showed up. They are part of your soul people, like your soul tribe. In the present moment, I see some kind of chemistry. I see healing. I feel like, tell me more. Clarify the present for Libra. It's Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what it's saying to you is like, yeah, you do have some kind of like 5 of Pentacle energy, which is being like feeling kind of alone in the cold and not knowing what the hell to do. And the Wheel of Fortune comes out with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about surrendering to the outcome of the situation. Like, I don't know what to do. It's meant for you to do that. Like that's why the tower happened, was so that you could get to this point where you have to actually surrender to the divine, you know? Okay, so yeah, it is for your higher learning, and it's so that you can have a new perspective on something. And I think there's going to be rapid change too. Like, I feel like once you actually surrender this, everything's going to change. And then in your future here, you've got the Emperor. Looking at the bottom of the deck is the Empress right here. This is the soulmate one, right? So you're calling in your soulmate. We've got the Emperor. We got the 10 of Cups. And we've got the Temperance card. Be patient. Whoever you're calling in the future is your divine counterpart. And whoever you're missing over here in this first thing in the past, that was meant to be so that this new person could come in. This is your Emperor. They're coming in offering love. See, and this is where you're like, I don't know. I feel like you might be at risk for missing the opportunity here. You know, so if you can let go of this first thing in the past, you have something really special coming in. Real special. Yeah, it's a new beginning. Here's the Lovers. Here's the Four of Wands. Jesus, Libra. So this is the person that's the past life relationship. This is the one that you're calling in your soulmate. There's a lot of passion here with this relationship. It's also a divine. Like you've got every single twin flame card over here in the future. You've got the Emperor, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Lovers, and calling in your soulmate in a past life relationship. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. I feel like Spirit's moving you there. Because it's time. You see, so whatever happened over here, whatever this tower was, I mean, it tells me over and over that we got 2 Wheel of Fortune cards. Like, this was timing, this was supposed to happen, this is the way it is. But in the future cards, like, man, here's some more. Harvest and 2 of Cups. So I feel like, you know, something real beautiful and special and magical and something that you had planned out is coming in. It's going to be so much love and honor and friendship. I'm curious about this one card. I just want to clarify this deception card, don't you? Who is that? Why is he here? He has no business being in this card, in this pile. Okay. Well, you know what it could mean? Is that it's the... What's deceptive is the person from the past, 6 of Cups. The person on your mind. I feel like you thought that was your counterpart, your divine counterpart. You know, you loved them. Things were fair. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe there was somebody who didn't have value for the other person. Maybe they had more than one person. But god damn it, here's another Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You have something really big happening for you, Libra. Let's see. Did I get a... No, I didn't. I'm just going to pick up some of these. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. That's the card. And then balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So I feel like this person from the past, the deception card, it's the 6 of Cups. So I feel like, you want to know what the message is? I feel like this person loved you. It could have been a Libra or a water sign. But I feel like they did love you. It's just that, and they were fair. It's just that this new thing over here in the future, I mean, the wheel had to spin so that it could happen in the divine timing. This person's coming in. This person that you were meant to meet up with right now. Or in the future, whenever that happens. You know, I feel like this is somebody truly special. This is an amazing spread here. So, you deserve it. You deserve love. You deserve respect. And you deserve this person who's coming in. They freaking love you. Look at it. I don't know if you guys are going to have a family or you're, you know, I don't know. But it sure looks beautiful. Let me get some, I should get some advice though, huh? Let's ask Spirit. Okay. Can I have some advice for Libra? Okay, so so what you're working on right now is your healing. I mean, this is your advice. The healing begins with the Six of Swords. You know, that's usually about being, you know, moved into a new direction, but she's actually looking. She's peering into past the veil. She's looking into the ethers for answers. And what she's finding is healing her. It's healing her heart. You see all that green? And then the Chariot card. This is about movement. And I feel like this card is, it's about, can be about a lot of things, but it could be you and a lover and Spirit trying to tie you all together. You see the hands are tied. You see the spirit movement like in an 8 figure, which is the infinity number. Like it's going around through the hands, around the heart, like forever connected. Forever, ever, ever connected, right? So this could be about you and a loved one. It could be about you and this person coming in. It could be about you and this person that isn't here anymore, that left the situation, the one that you're trying to heal from, right? But this is spiritual movement. This could be you and your soul and spirit, like finally getting all on the same page, you know? Like I was just talking about with Joanie, like what happens is we get all caught up in fear about the loss of a loved one. We do. I don't care who you are, you do. And you miss them. You can't stop crying, and you just miss them, and it gets, you know, I mean, I guess it's just different for everybody how they handle it, but I feel like when you peel back the ethers and you start to look for the truth, like look for the praying mantis, look for the, you know, look for spirit, because they're right there, and they've got their energy all around you. They love you, and they're causing some kind of change for you, and it's beautiful. So Libra, I hope that makes sense. So your advice, I feel like, is to kind of go with the flow of what's happening, because kind of spirit has you. But I do see you seeking answers, and I think that's important, because whenever we seek spirit, it doesn't take long, and they're right there, you know. And I go, okay, we got you, boo. That's how I feel about it. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to do Leo. Leo. What's happening with Leo in love? Past, present, future. Past, present, future for Leo. Okay, Leo, it looks like you had a heartbreak. 3 of Swords. And I think it kind of puts you guarded. 9 of Wands. And an ending. Also a transformation here with the Death card. Let's see what's happening in your future. Oh, Leo. I see Justice coming in and the King of Cups. So you might be seeing why this thing ended here soon. It might be so that someone else, that could make room for someone else, you know. It looks like, Leo, it looks like you could have a choice between two people right now. I think both of them love you. And in the future, you have an offer of love, Knight of Cups. Could be very stable. So in the past, you've got, you know, there was a breakup, an ending to something, something transforming. I do see you feeling a little like you don't want to let anyone in here. But in the current moment, I see you, well, I see Leo, your own energy, King of Wands, so that could be you. And then I see the King of Cups and finding justice. I also see 10 of Cups. So I don't know if you're, you know, this could be for somebody in a same-sex relationship too. King of Cups, King of Wands. A lot of love there, a lot of balance. Could be Libra. And then in the future, I see an offer of love being given, possibly to you. You know, I feel like you're a very solid individual, stable and grounded. And I think this could be like a new beginning for you with the World card, you know. So I see 3 kings here and 10 of cups. So you could have 3 different people interested. I also see a knight offering love, so could have 4 people actually. Now in the past, I feel like you thought this person was the one for you, and I think that's why it bothers you so bad. But I feel like I need to tell you that don't be sad about it, because what it does is it enables you to transform yourself, you know. You thought this one was the one. But, you know, sometimes our soul plan is just a little different than what we thought, you know. And very soon, you're going to get the person that you have been seeking, you know. Like, you have to let this one go. You have to heal up and transform, but very, very soon. So let's clarify the now. What's going on with the romance angels? Okay, so what we have is, so there's some kind of, so I feel like the Libra card, the Justice card, is here because of your family issues. So, like, I feel like that first, that has to happen. Like, you have to fix your family stuff. You have to forgive people. You have to love them. In order to receive a new kind of love, or have a different thing, you have to actually heal whatever's going on with your family. So I don't know who you need to forgive, but that's your advice. Could be about your children. Maybe you need to forgive your children for something. Let me see about the future. What's going on? What's going on with this King of Pentacles, the World card, and the Knight of Cups? Let your friends help you. So maybe this changing this cycle isn't going to be so easy, you know, for you. There's a cycle that's changing. You need to forgive and learn. Yeah. And trust. Wow, Leo. So in the future, you're being called to trust. Right now, in the present moment, Spirit's asking you to, like, forgive whoever needs to be forgiven in your family. Because it's stopping you from, like, moving forward. It could be a grandpa. Like, I see an old man sitting here. But I also see the message of children. So it could have something to do with your children. Okay, so let's clarify. Oh man, I hate it when I do that. It's like I just throw them on the floor. Okay, this is the deck I'm using. Okay, so I feel like in this first thing, I think it didn't work out because there was too many options here. I also see some ascension going on, and that kind of matches with the death card here. But I'm seeing like friendship. Like you gotta call in your friends, because I feel like you have a big change happening, and maybe that's what you've been doing because it's in the past, you know. Tell me about the now. Tell me about what's happening now with the healing family issues, the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Cups. Tell me. What does this say? Okay, so soulmates. So there's some kind of soul connection coming in. And there might be some kind of message coming from them saying like, I love you. It could be from somebody you thought it was over. But it looks different now, like it's been transformed. Like I see you going through all this transformation. I feel like right now what you're doing in the present moment is working on yourself, loving yourself, accepting who you truly are. And I think it's in this spot where you like forgiving your family, kind of whatever's going on with your kids, whatever. There's a problem with the kids, with your children, for some of you. It's coming out, so. And then in the future, you've got an offer of love coming in. It looks like you're sitting here pretty stable as the King of Pentacles, you know, pretty stable, grounded, set in energy as far as like finances and stuff. This is about forgiving and learning and letting your friends help you, you know. And you had that other friend one here too. Yeah. Healing from heartbreak. Yeah, so you're healing, and then that could be some kind of grieving going on. This is ending. This is what's ending. Because you're forgiving these things. You're healing your heart. You're seeing your part in it. And you're trusting the process. Anything else for Leo? I do see you healing and transforming. Possibly going on a trip. Possibly moving your relationship up to the next level. I think you're dating here. You're just dating. And it could be because you know, you're still kind of afraid about this past thing. Like I feel like what happened is this past person, I don't know what they did. Maybe they had more than one person in their life, more than you. And it hurt you, and then it causes us when that happens to like maybe not trust the next person, you know? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So you're confused. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Yeah, and I do see you doing that here. I think what you're doing is like, I think you're dating. You're getting back out there in the future. I don't think you're like stuck on any one person. I think you're just, you know, in the present moment, you're healing yourself. You're healing yourself. You're loving yourself. And then in the future, you're like, you know, maybe I don't have to be stuck to one person. You know, maybe it's just time for me to see what all's out there. And I think that's a great idea. I was just talking to my daughter about that yesterday. And I'm like, man, whatever happened to just like dating and seeing how it goes? What happened to that? So let's see what your spirit advice is. What's the advice for Leo? Spirit, angels, guides. Okay, well, it says do what's best for you. Use your knowing. Use what you know for sure, what you're clear on. Celebrate and hang out with your friends. Seek happiness and joy. Take the law into your own hands here. Create what you want. The Three of Wands. Walk toward it. And walk away from this pain. Walk away from whatever made you feel like shit in the very first thing. Spirit is very direct here. Walk away from the pain, please. It could be the pain of anything, but it says to me like it's been a really big burden. And it's kind of time to like follow your passion and what looks good to you, what feels good to you. Maybe the only person you need to be worried about right now is your own self and like your family. I feel like you're just going through a huge transformation because of whoever this Three of Swords, whatever that was. You know, the one that maybe had more than one person or something like that. The one that caused you to be guarded. The one that forced your transformation. Like, you know, I know sometimes we feel so hurt by these people that do that to us, but at the end of the day, I mean, we come out a whole new person. We transform. It's how it's done, you know? Sagittarius. Sag is next. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. We'll start here. Past, present, future, Sagittarius. Future Sagittarius, future for Sag. Okay. So in the past, I see like air sign, King of Swords, someone that you think about a lot, someone from your past, and someone that makes you feel a little off balance. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. In the future, I see King of Pentacles, the World card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So something's destined to end. Something's destined to begin. And then in the future, I see someone walking toward an emperor. Who's your wish fulfillment, but you don't see it coming. So you're walking away from somebody toward, walking away, Eight of Cups, toward the Nine of Cups, who happens to be an emperor, and then the moon. So you don't see this coming, but you've left something. You're walking toward what you really desire, Nine of Cups. It is your divine counterpart. That's who you seek. That's who you want. But what you don't see coming is that they're right there. So let's get some romance angels on that. Okay, so the first in the past, I got honeymoon. I feel like this was a codependent relationship. You could have married this person or traveled with them. Let's see what's in the middle. What's coming in the wheel? In the present moment, you've got a lot of passion going on. Could be with an earth sign. What's destined to happen here? There's something you need to free yourself from with the World card. Hi, Erica. No kidding, right? I guess we're still in the shadow of the retro, but not. I think they say like 2 more weeks. Let's see. Okay. Geesh. Bottom of the deck, love yourself first. I think that's probably one of the most important messages in that deck. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So let's keep that in mind as an overall message for this reading, okay? So in the past here, what I have is, you could have been involved with an air sign, because I have the King of Swords here. I have the Two of Pentacles and then the Six of Cups. Someone that you think about quite a bit. You were in a full-on relationship with this person, and you think about them all the time. You love them. But it was an unhealthy kind of relationship. It was codependent. Somebody could have had an addiction here. But you guys have been on a trip together. Maybe you went over water. Maybe you flew somewhere. Maybe you took a boat. Maybe you just went to the beach. I don't know. But it's the honeymoon card. So it was a deep connection, You cared about each other. In the present moment, I feel like something ended. And Spirit is guiding you to free yourself from something. It's time for you to take your life back. It's time for you to take control. Wheel of Fortune. You know, maybe that's what it's time for you to do. Because it makes sense. Like, you've got this King of Pentacles, which is like stable, grounded, solid. Everything he touches turns to gold. He wants for nothing, really. And I think that it is destined for you to feel that energy, to be in that energy, to be content with yourself, with your life, to follow your passions. You could have a passionate relationship right now, or you could be disconnected with that retreat card. It could go either way. So maybe you're just taking some time to look inside. We'll clarify later here. So I see you walking away from something that's not enough toward what you really, really want. Nine of Cups. Ends up it's an Emperor, but it isn't what you thought. Like, you didn't see this coming. Like, you knew you were going for something, but I don't think you see how fast it shows up. This is someone who is a new love and a soulmate, you know. And I think the key here is for you to really understand that you deserve love. In order to attract an Emperor, you need to be vibing at an Empress vibe. So if you are questioning whether you are lovable or not, you're not vibing as the Empress, because she's just pure love. So, just so you know, you got someone new. It's your soulmate. You've been calling them. But you have to understand that you deserve it. Okay, so let's get the Lovers Oracle and Girl Talk. So this is about moving on, hanging out with friends and living in the moment. So I hope that's what you're doing, because there's something that's changing. There's a transition here. Coffin card. Something's ending, something's beginning. And that's the past. Like, what's ending is this codependent relationship, I feel like. And in the present, it's like you're still trying to, like, take over, you know, be the ruler of your own life here. And I feel like there is someone coming in. Someone that likes you. Someone wants to go on a date. Tell me more. Yeah. Healing heart. That must be what you're trying to free yourself from still, is this past relationship, right? You're healing from heartbreak, from a toxic relationship, or from an addiction, it says. Maybe that's why you're going on a retreat. It is meant for you to heal, you know? It's meant for you to focus on yourself right now and love yourself, and then, like, doing shadow work, you know? Like, I don't know if you guys ever think about shadow work. I never really call it shadow work on here. Just, I don't know, because I just don't. I feel like I call it self-love. Like, I call it lining up your soul, your body, and your mind to work as one unit, you know? And part of that is about kind of shutting up the mind, you know, because your mind is scared. It runs in fear for a reason. A lot of times for a reason. But when you're, like, loving yourself and working on all those things, that mind kind of quiets down, you know, because you're doing shit that makes you happy. I see a twin flame card peeking out here. Let's just move on. Let's see for the future. So you're walking away, you're walking towards something, and damn, it's your divine masculine, I feel like. You could be going to marry this person. It's an everlasting promise. This is the soulmate. This is someone you promise to love forever and eternally. That's what you don't see coming. This is a promise that never leaves. I feel like you're thinking about the past person still, or you're thinking about something that isn't serving you really. What else for the future? You might have fear of abandonment stuff here. It's because of the old person. It's because of this person in the past. Or maybe that's who's coming in, is this person that's been I don't know. This is crazy. I'll just take a note out of Tyler's tarot today and say, I don't know. I'm not connecting with this read. Okay. So, man, this could be a brand new person, you guys, this Emperor, or it could be somebody that you've already been with. And what you don't see coming is that this past person turns out to be your divine counterpart, you know? Maybe that's what you don't. Maybe it's a brand new kind of love. Because I feel like in the beginning, you know, over here is a codependent love. I see codependency again. So, like, I don't know if you're, like, afraid because of this past person or if it's the past person that's coming back. I don't know. I feel like this is new. I really kind of do. But it could be either one. It could be new or it could be this old person transformed. The advice here is for you to keep like an open mind and keep like a positive mindset because when you think good thoughts, that's what comes to you. That's, you know, when you stay positive, you attract positive. See relationship evolving to the next phase. Dude, it could be this past person. And maybe that past person had more than you. And now they realize that it's a soulmate. You know, it's really weird sometimes, but like we'll have people in our life, we'll see them, especially like I saw a twin flame card too. So if like this is some sort of twin flame thing, that's how it goes. You know, like you break up and then both people evolve, both people change, both people, you know, and then you can, I mean, it's up to you, but you can come back into union and then it's like perfect because, you know, because you really are each other's divine counterparts. But sometimes in the beginning, like it looks like codependency, it looks like fucked up. And then all of a sudden, like there's this transformation in both people. And then you get to come back together and then it's like this perfect thing and you're like, oh my God, I can't even believe it. So Aries is next, 159. God, I've been on here 2 hours already. I can't believe how time just flies when I'm doing these readings. You know, it's crazy. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Let's see what's happening for our Aries people. past, present, and future for Aries. So, in the past, I see the Empress. I see healing, 4 swords. I see manifesting with the Magician. And I see a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Are you an Aries moon? Well, let's see what's happening. So, in the past, now in the present, you've got 6 of Pentacles. This is a karmic person. Someone who made you cry. 5 of Cups. Well, that's no good. And you're guarded. What did the 6 of Pentacles do to you? What did they do? That's not, I think something wasn't fair. Tell me what the 6 of Pentacles is here for. Okay, oh my God, you've got 2 of the babies. You got the worst 2 nights ever. The Knight of Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. That's what happened. So this is really fast energy. It's non-committal energy. It's a person who doesn't think before they act. It's a person that comes and goes and doesn't put down roots. 6 of Pentacles. It left you crying. It left you feel guarded. Tell me what's happening in the future for Aries. I see a big transformation and some kind of realization coming in. It looks like it could be kind of painful. We got the 9 of Swords. We've got the Death card. And then we got the 3 of Wands. So I want to show you what these cards look like just so you can understand what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Okay. So look at the Death card in the middle. You know, so this is the closed door on this side. See what's over here is the 9 of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of closing the door on this 9 of Swords, nightmare card, can't sleep, anxiety, up all night, can't stop thinking. Closing the door, opening the door to the realization that you can create whatever you want. 3 of Wands. This is like making a decision to choose yourself and then acting on it, taking the first step toward it. That's what's behind the Death door. Like you're walking away from this nightmare and you're walking toward whatever the hell you want right there. I like that for you guys. So let me see here. We'll clarify with a few romance angel cards. So I feel like this person in the past, like I feel like you're healing up from someone. It could be an Empress energy, or maybe you're the Empress and you're the one healing. But I feel like whatever this relationship was, I feel like you thought that they were your person, you know. So what we have here for energy is Taurus and Gemini. Any fire sign too. Okay, so, and then in the present moment, I see you crying. I see you feeling guarded. I also feel like 6 of Pentacles. You're like, this isn't fucking fair. And then you got these knights. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. The worst knights in the deck, right? I mean, they don't have to be, but man, they're not really solid. They're not, tell me what this is all about, Spirit. Tell me. This looks sketchy for Aries. So this relationship could have very well been just been on about passion. You know, it might have just been a sexual thing. Which isn't a bad thing, you know. But the thing is like, when you're dealing with these people that are just passion focused, I mean, and I think you wanted more than that. And Spirit is saying, keep an open mind here. Because I feel like you have someone coming in, you don't know it. And they're not like your usual type. You know? Like, I feel like you have a certain type. This person is a special person that's coming in. And I don't know if you'll recognize it because they're so different, right? But over here, this transformation, and then you're manifesting something with the Three of Wands. So, so what I see is like you got some true love coming in here, right? And you're going to need to like take some time to get to know each other. That's what's happening over here with the Three of Wands. You're manifesting a true love to come in, and they are. But the thing is like over here with this Nine of Swords, remember the Nine of Swords that's on the other side before you close it? Like that's the transforming part. Like you know, you have to actually slam that fucking door shut and free yourself, you know? Like this is like being in a cage, you know? So don't lock yourself into thinking you have a certain type. Don't lock yourself into thinking there's something wrong with you, because you deserve love. This is what else they're saying to me. Like, you deserve love. You need to free yourself from this energy. You see, because this middle thing, like, God, maybe your regular type are like, you know, because the Knight of Wands is also very fun and sexy and passionate about life. It's just that they don't often like just want to put on down roots, you know? Well, that is you, isn't it, Aries? That's your, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like put you down or anything. But the Knight of Wands, I don't know if that's you or if it's someone, you know, that's coming in, or that's someone that you dealt with. But whoever it was made you sad. I mean, you got the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So you're feeling really guarded. You're feeling like shit's not fair, you know. And over here, you're like up all night. And Spirit is saying like, you deserve to be loved. You deserve to free yourself and understand who you even are. You think you have a type. These good-looking ones, this one and this one, you know, but it could even be even sex-based too. Like, who the fuck doesn't want to have a good lay, right? We all want that. It's just that, you know, sometimes those really good ones are like fucking toxic and they don't want to hang out. So kind of up to you. But what I see Spirit saying is like, as soon as you kind of let go and free yourself, understand your value, understand that you do deserve to be loved, very, very soon new love is coming here. And it's after this transformation, and it's by your own hand. You know, I do see even engagement at the bottom. So you might be, you know, manifesting like a marriage or, you know, something like that. I'm gonna clarify with the tarot again. Okay, let's do the past. Yeah. So this person that hurt you, you may have manifested them, right? Seven of Swords. This is shady. This is a shady behavior. Somebody that, you know, I mean, he's just like looking to see if somebody's I don't know what he's doing. I feel like you, though, while you're in this healing mode, I feel like you are raising your vibration, because you, my friend, are the Empress. You are. You can make anything you want come to life. You know what I mean? Like, you can attract anything in. You can manipulate energy. You're magic. I feel like the problem with this person here is that they didn't honestly have value for you, and that scares me. Every time I see this fucking card, I get worried, and this is what is in your past. That's why you're being called to elevate your energy. You know, and this girl here, she's just to show you that she's climbing on a higher stool, reaching for a more powerful wand. That's raising your vibration, you know, like, so for you, raising your vibration isn't just about getting on a stool and reaching for a higher wand. It's about loving yourself. It's about understanding your value, because this person kind of robbed you of your value here. And I feel like whenever that happens and we run into somebody like that, especially when you feel like that was the person for you, you know, because you got that this could be the one. So you really thought this person was for you, and then they turn out to be kind of like shady and also not have value for you. The problem with having being in a relationship with someone who doesn't have value for you is you soon believe it. You know, when someone tells you long enough you're a piece of shit or you're stupid or whatever, you start to believe it. And I feel like that's the scary part of being involved in a relationship like that, because it takes a lot of work to come out of it. You know, obviously you're over here crying and feeling all guarded. And I don't know where that came from, but okay, so King of Wands comes out here, so I don't know. That's you. Let's see, let's go on to the middle. So I see you crying, I see you guarded, I see you feeling like shit's not fair, and then there's these two knights. Somebody coming in, offering you passion. You actually have two knights here. One of wands and one of swords. So, you know, I mean, the passion one's under the knight of wands, and the keep an open mind's under that knight of swords. So what this could be is that this knight of swords that's coming in, you know, could actually be your person. And you usually go for a knight of wands, sexy, right? So keep an open mind. This person that's coming in, that's this sword person, might be great, but they're not your type. You know, maybe they're just not nearly as sexy as the king of or the knight of wands. I don't know, but I feel like it's a gift from spirit. I feel like it is a two of cups relationships, which is a soul relationship. I feel like this is happening in your current moment, and I feel like you're kind of scared. Nine of swords, and you have that on over here too. This is where you begin your transformation, is with this nine of swords. So spirit's giving you a gift, a present, an opportunity, and it's a two of cups, soulmate, soul friend, planned out deal. Keep an open mind. This person could be a little bit younger than you, but they could be like not think before they speak. They could be an air sign. Let's go on to the future here. Let's clarify the, yeah. So yeah, during that nine of swords I was telling you about, you have the nine of swords twice. But during that nine of swords, you're getting a new perspective on love, on your life, on transformation, on what you want. On what true love really means, because I feel like for the very first time, I mean, I feel like you're like, oh my God, I haven't been seeing anything. I've been so focused on this one thing that I don't see all this other activity going on around me. You see, that's the devil card. You know, you're almost being tricked into not seeing everything around you. But when you're in the nine of swords and you're talking to spirit, they're giving you some clarity. They're giving you a new perspective. You're looking from your soul's perspective now. Okay, and so what's changing is the way you look at things, yourself mostly. I feel like you've been feeling kind of like a loser, alone. sad, depressed. Spirit says, no, dude, get in the freaking boat. I'm taking you over here. You gotta change. Some shit's gotta change. And then off you go with your spirit. Look at your spirit's driving here, and you're in there. You're back here. You're being guided. You have no reins here. You're doing everything with your mind. You and your soul, completely on the same page, going in the same direction, to the same destination. You're healing. You're going towards true love. You're learning how to manifest the kind of person that you want. And let's get some advice. Should we? What should we get advice from this one? We'll get some advice for Aries, Spirit. Advice for Aries. Okay. Bottom of the deck is balance. And then here's this Five of Pentacles again. So I feel like, yeah, you're having a crisis of in yourself. Like you feel so alone, you know? Here's what Spirit wants you to know. Who is this Aries? I don't know if I've had this card for you before, but I love this card, Seven of Pentacles. You see that tree? That tree is you, Aries. And this is the tree that was planted the day you were born. Do you see how giant it is? How it's bigger than all the other trees? Well, do you know anything about trees? Because the biggest tree is called the mother tree. And the mother tree, she feeds all them baby trees. If there's a tree that's just about ready to die, this tree will do whatever it has to do to make sure that tree doesn't die. And it funnels in nutrients and water and energy and love. That's you. I feel like at some point, something is going to happen. This is the Ace of Wands, and you have this Ace of Wands here too. So let me show you both so you can kind of understand the meaning of the card. Like, she's, you know, maybe she's having a ritual. Maybe she's outside. I don't know. Spirit is talking to her through that smoke in that fire, right? And giving her all these ideas. There's a book. There's a wand. There's a pen. There's a paint set, right? So there's all kinds of things. Ace of Wands, new idea. It's going to breathe color and life into every step you take. And then 15. This is mastering your own heart. Let me look here. I felt like yeah, it is the Devil card. So you have it twice. So the Devil card's here. Like this one is about like not being able to see the things that are around you. Like you're focused on one thing and you're missing everything else. Like you're not even really in reality. You're not even in the now, right? You're focused on something else, your thoughts, or you're not seeing anything that's right in front of you. And in this one, the Devil card means that there's something else that controls your heart. You have it in a cage. This could be about addiction. It could be about not allowing yourself to love. This could be about pain. It almost looks like a jail cell, like your heart's in a jail cell, you know? I don't know what this means for you, but I feel like what Spirit is saying to me, like, is like there's healing coming. And I think it begins with like understanding your power and how much the universe needs your help. I feel like you don't understand how groovy, I don't know how to say groovy, how groovy you are, how great you are, how important you are to this planet, you know, especially of this, as this 7, you know, of Pentacles. I mean, That's my favorite card in that deck, like just the whole story behind it, you know? And it's coming out for you. And I feel like it's really, really important for you to understand your importance in this world, in this universe, on this planet. If you don't understand it because you're going through a hard time right now, which is right up there in the now, I see it. I feel like spirit is bringing you in some kind of beautiful gift. Here you go. Here you go. Are you going to take it? I think you are. I feel like it's a gift of transformation. It's a gift of renewed hope. I feel like it's color, color and life and love. Ace of Wands. And I think that's what's going to heal your heart and like let you uncage it. It's these past things that happened, you know, this person who didn't have value for you here. It's this person who maybe even convinced you that you had no value. But Spirit is saying like, hey, you're the biggest fucking tree. Do you not get it? Well, here, let me show you this one. And let me give you this gift so that you can see it. So that you don't have to be in the dark. So that you can be in the present moment, you know? So you can unclench your jaw. So you can uncage your heart. Here, I'm going to breathe life into your soul right now. That's what's happening with Spirit. And I'm sorry, I always get all caught up in Spirit messages, don't I? But as far as love comes in, like, dude, you got new love. You're manifesting it. I think the thing is like this person who made you feel or told you or whatever, you're not good enough, you have no value, this person, Spirit is saying like, fuck them. We're coming in with this arrow because you deserve love. You are lovable. They're going to shoot you with an arrow so that you fall in love with yourself. Because this person just did too much of a number on you. Yeah, so you can unbreak your heart. This is a crazy reading, but I love it. And whoever is an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, if this was a North Node reading, I would be like, whoa, dude. Wow, what a path. I mean, it's good for anybody, but you know, North Node is your actual soul plan thing. So I like to watch North Node readings just to see like what's going on with my soul path, you know. If this was a soul path reading, it's pretty good. I just feel like huge strides of growth are coming and realization of who you are and what you're capable of. Your own divinity here with the Empress was the first card out. You know, so I feel like that's like maybe one of the most important things you need to know is how powerful you are and all the things that you can create, that you have the ability to create with the Empress. You know, she's all, I mean, she's all about giving birth. She's all about loving and nurturing and loyalty, and she loves every freaking creation that she has, you know. And I feel like you're going to be reminded of all of that over the next, I don't know, however long it takes you to figure it out, I guess. All right, you guys, I love you, and thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for liking. Thanks for just hanging with me. I appreciate all of you. And Joanie, I'm sending you special, special healing love from my heart to yours. I hope you can feel it. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be talking to your husband. I'm going to be tapping in, hoping for your healing. And I'm really thankful that you talked to me today. I really, really am. I really needed it just as much as you did. So thank you for that. And Erica, I love you. Hey, what is your North Node, Erica? Do you know? I've thought about doing like North Node readings, but I mean, I don't think it really matters. Like, if you know what your North Node sign is, you could probably watch any reading. I do it all the time. Mine's Cancer. And I was just talking to another lady that watches sometimes, and she's also a tarot reader, and she was telling me something about like South Node, and I'm like, why would you want to look at your South Node like it's a life you've already lived? But then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, well, of course, um, you would look at your South Node, because we come in when we're born and we like start our life, we're on that old South Node. That's what we remember first. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, like, we don't know, um, that we're not even really following our true path. And maybe that's why. Maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe we're supposed to skid in on the South Node. But I think if we were to watch the South Node thing, it might be, like, if I would be watching Capricorn from my South Node, and it might be a hint as to, like, this was in the past. You did this in their past life. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. North Node. You're the same as me. That's mine. How old are you? Are you a mom? Cancer's the mother of the zodiac. Well, I haven't done a. Oh, you're 40. So you have kids? So the Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. So, honestly, I know Taurus gets all the fame for the Empress card, but I kind of feel like the Empress belongs to Cancer, because she's the mother of the zodiac. And I feel the same way about the Emperor. Like, he should belong to Capricorn because he's the father of the zodiac. I don't know, but I didn't make up the rules. Oh, so you're not a mom. Well, I don't know. I don't, you know what? When I looked up mine, it was after my son died, and I wanted to know what the fuck, you know? And so I kind of glommed onto the fact that it's the mother of the zodiac, and then I just kind of went from there. And it does make sense for me, but I'm sure there's just tons and tons of meanings for Cancer North Node. Or maybe you haven't like skidded into that yet. Maybe you're still riding on Capricorn, because I didn't hit into my North Node until I was like 56. I was like worked really hard. Money was everything. Like, that's Capricorn, being like the provider and the hard worker and all of that. So that's kind of the way it was for me, but I'm sure everybody has their own journey. But anyway, okay, I'll let you guys go. I'm sorry. I just keep yakking. I miss you guys. I will talk to you later. Erica, thanks again for joining me. Love you so much. Bye.